Okay, this homeowner got an alert from their backyard, and what they found led them to call the police on 3 kids. The reason why might surprise you. Let's roll the clip.
I caught an 8-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 13-year-old in my pool, and I called the cops, and now I'm the asshole. A few weeks ago, we hosted a neighborhood HOA spring party type of thing. It was hosted at my house because it was my turn on the list. So we hosted the party, we had bounce houses, all that good stuff, hot dogs, all that jazz. And then we also had a swimming party because I have a pool, which now I regret. I hired 2 lifeguards, and then we had a group of parents that were not planning on drinking the whole night, and we rotated every 30 minutes to keep a fresh pair of eyes in the water. So a couple of weeks ago, I was headed home from the grocery store where I got an alert that there was some type of movement near the garage in the backyard. I thought maybe it was the lawn guy, or I thought maybe it was just a cat going by wood. Or so once I get there, I open the door. I'm like, what is that noise? I heard splashing noises and then laughing, right? I said, surely it's not my yard, right? My backyard. So I unlocked the lock on the fence, and then I look back there, and of course there's 3 kids, 8, 10, and 13, swimming in my pool. First thing I had them do is get out of the water. Then I called the cops, and then I called mom. And then once we were waiting for mom and the cops to arrive, I asked them, how the heck did they get into my backyard? They said, easy. We just went over to the neighbor's house, walked through their fence, and then jumped over into my yard. So in my county, fence needs to be at least 4 foot. Mine's 6 foot. It's metal, small slats. There's no way that you can put your foot anywhere to climb over it. That's the rule, okay? I also have a no trespassing sign. I have cameras, and I also have a lock. Once you get into my yard, there's an additional set of fences around the pool as well with a lock. What do? They also jumped over that. Mom arrived before she could say anything. I already laid into her. I was like, ma'am, your kids are trespassing on my property, okay? She goes, well, I thought that since you had the pool party a couple of weeks ago that, you know, we can use it again. I was like, no. I go, this is not a community swimming pool. The police finally arrived. She had that shock look in her face. She's like, I cannot believe you called the police on my little babies. I was like, they were trespassing. They don't belong here. I'm calling the cops for an incident report for insurance purpose as well. I also told her that I'll be sending her a bill for the damages as well. She goes, what damage? Because you see all the food in the water that was caused by your kids. She then said, how do I know it wasn't there before? I was like, I have cameras everywhere. So am I the asshole for calling the cops on an 8, 10, and 13-year-old? I don't think so, but you tell me.
You can understand why this situation escalated, because from the homeowner's perspective, this is a safety and liability issue, not just kids swimming. At the same time, the parent clearly didn't expect it to turn into a police situation. When it comes to private property and safety, emotions can run high on both sides. So what do you think? Was calling the police the right move, or should it have been handled differently? That's it. That's all. Barber Skinny, I'm out.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Tryna impress these hoes, what the fuck we wrong with niggas? Pop a perk, shit, I'm moving slow, I don't really fuck with jiggas. Anyways, I'm married to the game, she say she love a nigga. She gon' kiss and hug a nigga, call up the plug and he deliver. Hey, I was dead broke, shit, don't you remember? That shit was right around December, my heart was colder than the winter. Couldn't even get my ball